Welcome to Xtreme Solutions. We are excited to have you as part of our team. This orientation presentation will further prepare you for your employment with us. In this presentation, you will receive some important information about Xtreme Solutions as well as the importance of job safety. We will also review a few aspects of appropriate employee conduct and dress code. We will review our human resources online system that you will access in order to manage your employment and pay information. To wrap it up, we'll cover a few things to expect as you get started. Working at Xtreme Solutions means working for a company that is passionate about helping our clients achieve their goals while exceeding their expectations. Founded in 2002, Xtreme Solutions has continued to grow and expand its client base, and we proudly serve both the commercial and government sectors. Xtreme Solutions has grown 42% each year for the past 5 years and has received numerous awards and accolades, including being consistently ranked among the nation's fastest growing companies. Our core service offerings include providing exceptional hospitality, professional, and information technology services and solutions. Our track record of exceeding our clients' expectations has led us to this unique opportunity with DuPont, and we are excited to add you as a valuable resource as we assist DuPont in achieving their goals. Now, let's talk about job safety. Xtreme Solutions and DuPont share the same commitment to job safety for our most valuable asset, our employees. The core values of safety and health, environmental stewardship, highest ethical behavior, and respect for people reflect DuPont's and Xtreme Solutions' expectations for our employees. We are committed to safety and health, and it is our belief that all injuries and occupational illnesses are preventable. As such, we have a commitment to zero injuries in the workplace. Our commitment to zero includes immediately reporting early signs of pain, accidents or injuries, and near-miss experiences directly to Xtreme Solutions and DuPont management. Thank you for joining us in our commitment to zero. Together, we can prevent all accidents and injuries in the workplace. It is essential that all individuals that work at a DuPont facility are able to adhere to all safety requirements. This includes operating a motor vehicle on or off any DuPont property. To ensure our workers are well educated on DuPont's safety rules and regulations, you will be required to complete a site safety orientation and, in some cases, complete a safety evaluation. Furthermore, recognize that smoking is permitted only in designated areas. Also use caution when walking on the premises. Beware of pedestrians, and follow all emergency procedures. To comply with our safety initiative, anyone who provides services on a DuPont site is expected to adhere to these basic safety guidelines. History has shown that failure to follow these guidelines is a major cause of accidents. Other causes include taking shortcuts, walking or running into objects, and slipping, falling, or tripping. You should report to work rested, alert, and prepared to devote your full attention to the job. Alcohol and drug use are prohibited on the premises, as well as coming to work under their influence. Report the use of any prescription drug that may affect your mental or physical functions to your supervisor before beginning work. If required to operate equipment, make sure you are authorized. Most equipment has mechanical parts that require guarding. Make sure all guards are in place before operating the equipment. Know the lockout procedures, location of emergency stop buttons, and any equipment they affect. Never use electrical tools near water. Report damaged switches, plugs, cords, receptacles, tools, and other electrical hazards to your supervisor immediately. If the cord you are using has a third prong, it must not be broken off. This provides the proper grounding for the cord or tool. Personal protective equipment, commonly referred to as PPE, comes in many types and provides protection from workplace hazards that often cannot be controlled by other means. Examples of PPE include hard hats, safety glasses, safety shoes, gloves, and hearing protection. If your job involves working with sharp objects, such as knives, make sure you wear the proper gloves to prevent injury. In case of an emergency alarm, follow the directions of your DuPont manager. Know the locations of the emergency exits in your facility. In case of fire, activate the pull alarm to alert everyone and notify your DuPont manager immediately. Utilize the handrails when going up and down stairs to help prevent the risk of falling. Only use a ladder to reach high places. When using a ladder, inspect for any defects. Never stand on the top 2 steps and never jump off the ladder. Keep your workplace organized and put everything back where it belongs to prevent slip, trip, and fall incidents. If working in a kitchen environment, make sure to wear non-slip shoes. The proper techniques for lifting are placing feet shoulder width apart with one foot slightly forward for stability, Bending at the knees, not the waist, while keeping your back as straight as possible. Standing as close to the load as possible, gripping it firmly and tightening your abdominal muscles as soon as you lift to support your spine. Anything weighing over 50 pounds requires 2 people to lift the item. Whether at home or at work, you use a variety of chemicals that may pose hazards to your health and well-being. Manufacturers of chemicals create safety data sheets that tell you how to properly handle those chemicals. If your job involves working with chemicals, ask your DuPont manager to show you the location of the safety data sheets. Reporting any injury or occupational illness, no matter what the severity, is vitally important. Injuries that appear to be minor may turn out to be severe later on. If you are injured on the job, report the injury immediately. Refer to your injury wallet card for information on where to go for proper medical care. You should also immediately report any near-miss incidents or early signs of pain. Xtreme Solutions and DuPont place the highest value on safety, and the goal is always 0 injuries and accidents. Anyone violating these basic safety rules may be asked to leave the site immediately. We appreciate your help in our commitment to 0. Now let's go over some key aspects of our employee handbook. You have been sent a copy of our employee handbook, which explains many of our policies that govern your employment with us. You should read through the handbook and familiarize yourself with it. At this time, I want to highlight an important policy that governs how we work with one another. It is important to Xtreme Solutions and our clients to have a workplace environment that is respectful, that welcomes differences, that promotes teamwork and working to your full capacity, and that is conducive to productivity. Any behavior inconsistent with these values hurts the success of each of our employees and endangers the success of our business. Examples of unacceptable conduct can be found in the handbook, but I'll highlight a few here. Verbal comments that denigrate someone, unwanted sexual advances, propositions, sexual gestures, making or using derogatory comments, epithets, slurs, or jokes, touching, assaulting, or blocking someone's movements, displaying sexually suggestive objects or pictures, cartoons or posters, displaying written materials or pictures which are demeaning to an individual's race, religion, sex, age, disability, or any other protected category. If you feel you are being harassed, communicate to the harasser that you do not welcome the behavior and that you wish it to stop. Report it immediately to your manager or human resources if you feel uncomfortable speaking with your manager about it. All reports of harassing and bullying behavior will be investigated in a discreet manner to respect the dignity of all individuals involved. Retaliation against anyone reporting harassment will not be tolerated. Any acts of harassment and bullying that are substantiated through the investigation will result in disciplinary action up to including termination. As we mentioned in the beginning of this presentation, the success of Xtreme Solutions is dependent upon maintaining our clients' trust, which is built by providing excellent service. As employees, we can influence our job security by doing our part in preserving that trust. The most important things we can each do is be professional, make sure we are at work on time and ready to work, and always meet or exceed the client's expectations. Dress, grooming, and personal appearance standards contribute to the morale of all employees and affect the business image. During business hours on Monday through Thursday, employees are expected to dress in appropriate business attire. Specific requirements due to medical restrictions will be honored, assuming appropriate documentation is presented to Xtreme Solutions Management. On Fridays, the dress code allows for a more relaxed but appropriate business casual attire. Be advised that if you have been assigned a uniform, your uniform is considered to be your appropriate work attire. Consult with management if you have any question as to what constitutes appropriate work attire. Now, let's get to know how you can benefit from our Human Resources Online system. Human Resources Online, or HRO, is our system for maintaining your personal information. It allows you access to view and print your check history, update personal information, and view the employee handbook. Here you can see a screenshot of the HRO login page. This page, enter this URL in your browser. Enter the username that you were provided, and you will be prompted for your password, which you received along with your username. At any time after your initial login, you can change your password. Here you can see a screenshot of the HRO homepage. If you click on any of the links in the blue shaded column on the left side of the screen, lists of items will appear below each one. Under the compensation link, you can click on check history to see your pay stubs, or click on tax status to verify and update the information you provide for tax withholding. Click on the personal information link to update your address, email, phone, direct deposit information, or emergency contacts. Click on the company information link to access the employee handbook. You can update your password by clicking on the security link. You must notify Xtreme Solutions immediately should you make any changes to your information in HRO. And finally, what to expect for your first day on the job. Let's discuss a few things that you need to be aware of before you report to work. Xtreme Solutions will notify you of where and when to report to work for your first day, along with who you should report to. DuPont management will schedule your work hours. You may discuss your availability with your DuPont manager in the event that you have any special scheduling needs. DuPont utilizes a time logging system called TimeSaver. DuPont management will instruct you on how to use the TimeSaver system during your initial phase of employment. It is imperative that you review the hours you have worked for the week with your DuPont manager on Monday mornings. It is your responsibility to communicate the correct amount of hours worked with your manager to ensure full payment for hours worked. That leads us to the conclusion of this orientation. Again, we are excited to have you as part of our team, and we look forward to a long and meaningful relationship with you. We have the utmost trust that together we can provide excellent service to our valued client, DuPont. To conclude orientation, please be sure to enter the code on this slide into your orientation acknowledgement receipt form and return it to Xtreme Solutions Management. Thank you.